Hey everybody, Jesse Krieger here from Lifestyle Entrepreneurs Press and joined by Arthur Magoulianiti, the author of The Extraordinary Man, Reconnect to Your Masculine Power to Achieve Purpose, Freedom, and Wealth. Arthur, how you doing?
I'm great, Jesse. How you doing? Hello, everyone.
Great to have you here and thanks for taking the time. I'd love to dive into one of the topics that you cover in The Extraordinary Man called attaining abundance and the
Mm,
importance for a man in today's day and age to focus on creating and attaining abundance in their life and how that carries over to the other aspects of their life.
sure. Yeah. I mean, the whole thing around money and abundance is one that is probably one of the two big issues that most people face. Money and relationships, and sometimes it's the money in the relationship that's a problem as well. So, but we live in a world of abundance. We're living in the most abundant time that we've ever lived in, and as a humanity, as a species, and we are most connected now across the world. We have the most possibilities, stuff that because of the internet, things that we weren't available to us now is available to us, and so we have all this opportunity around us, all of this abundance around us, and so it to live an extraordinary life, we have to have a fairly high level of abundance. And not that money brings you happiness, because after $70,000 or $80,000 a year, any more money doesn't really bring you the sort of the same amount of happiness. But we need to create a good lifestyle. We need money to go on the trips, to travel the world, to learn from the best. And so attaining abundance is key as an extraordinary man. And so we really want to have a look at this area because it is important and because people have so much history behind money. We take on beliefs from our parents. Only today I was speaking to guys that just had taken on the scarcity beliefs that their parents had. But the parents lived at a different time. It doesn't mean that those beliefs actually reflect where we live now, in the times we live now. And because of this open society now, because there's so much information available, anything you want to do, you can pretty much do. There's people bottling air from Scotland and selling that online. There's people writing your name on potatoes and selling that online. Some of these guys are making a lot of money. Silly ideas, but it's endless, the opportunities that are available to us. And so if we are sitting back and saying, well, I don't know how to make money, then it's not a matter of a lack of resource, it's a lack of imagination. And so really, we really want to say, right, what is it I want to do? What draws me? And in the book, I give a couple of ideas, but there's millions of ideas that we can go out there. What we have to start off with the belief that I can make money, especially if someone else is making money doing something, I can do the same. Yeah. And so really deciding that you will increase your income, whatever it is, that you have to do it, that you can do it. Those are all decisions that you have to make. And then from that position, you go forward and say, all right, what is it that I want to do and how will I do it? I mean, we talk about property, we talk about the stock market, we talk about starting your own business. These are the ways that most really successful people have gone and made their fortune. And you don't have to do it in all the areas. One of those areas will resonate more with you, and I would advise that you go for that area. But as with everything, you don't want to reinvent the wheel. And so you really want to find people that have gone before you, that have made the mistakes, but have learned and have created success that you can learn from them and take a shortcut. Things are moving so quickly now, you don't have time to reinvent the wheel. So find a mentor that's been there, that's done that, and then do what they did. Get a coach, whatever it is, shorten that gap between you starting off and you succeeding. But there are so many proven ways now that if you're not making money, then you're doing something wrong.
I like that a little dose of reality there. But I love what you're saying about, not reinventing the wheel. Oftentimes I'll hear from entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs that are trying to come up with something that's never existed before. It's brand new and it's totally unique. But when I hear that, what I hear is, oh, so there's no market, there's no demand, because if people actually wanted something, in most cases, it would already exist. Somebody would have been serving that demand. So I think it's much easier from a product creation, business creation standpoint to position yourself to serve an actual market of people that are looking for a way to overcome a problem, move toward a new goal, and perhaps be entertained. or at least that's the matrix I think through when it comes to a book and why people buy books. It's for one of those reasons, not
Right.
because there's never been a book written about this topic before, or not because, there's never been a book that looks like this before. Those aren't, that's not what people think about when they're going to the market to make a purchase of some shape or form. So really valuable insight on that topic. Is something else you want to add?
Yeah, you made a great point there. I think many people get caught up on saying, I've got to think of something really original, right? And that's not the case. True entrepreneurs that go out and like, Elon Musk and those kind of guys, they are very few and far between. And so we can't try emulate that unless you're that type of person, which is, like I say, very rare. For most of us, if we just go out and do something that we're passionate about, and we do it better than the next guy, that's good enough. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. We don't have to come up with something unique. We just have to do it better than somebody else. Yeah, add more value, more customer service, improve the product. But, if there's an existing market and products are being sold in there, that means that we can go into that market and sell product. So why create something new, completely new?
I love it. And more on that topic in The Extraordinary Man. And Arthur, thanks for joining us. Thanks for diving into this topic of attaining abundance. The Extraordinary Man is available wherever books are sold. Pick up a copy and start improving your life, or give it as a gift to a special man, an ordinary man who wants to become extraordinary. And it makes a great gift as well. So thanks, Arthur, and we'll see you all in a future video.
Thank you, Jesse.